on your side. NBC 12 News starts with breaking news.
All right, we kick things off with breaking news right now. It's coming out of Hanover County. That's where sheriff's deputies have a man in custody charged with first-degree murder. 64-year-old Willie Bibbs in custody this noon, and it all stems from a suspicious car crash. Thursday, officers responded to Mechanicsville Turnpike and found 24-year-old Sharice Branch with a gunshot wound to the head. Bibbs was also in that car but was not injured. There was another person in the car, a 3-year-old, who happens to be the victim's daughter. We're told the child is doing just fine. And another update breaking at noon. The teenager involved in an early morning crash in Chesterfield has died. Police say 19-year-old Logan Neal of Midlothian veered off of Lake Bluff Parkway and ran into a tree. Now, it happened just after midnight. Neal was airlifted to the hospital where he later died. Be prepared for soaring temperatures that you will certainly feel as you head outside. Meteorologist Megan Wise on your side to keep you safe during this heat wave. And Megan, we are issuing a first alert action day for both Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, Brent, it is.
All right, great advice. Drink plenty of water. And the city of Richmond is actually opening 2 different cooling stations today to help you get through this heat. There will be bottled water available, and keep in mind, only your service animals are allowed, no pets. Well, we're keeping a close eye on Hillary Clinton's campaign. She's expected to announce her vice presidential running mate very soon. And right now, all signals point to Virginia Senator Tim Kaine. We spoke with Kaine's wife outside of their Richmond home. She told us the senator wasn't there, and now many are wondering if he is meeting with Clinton or even making his way to South Florida, where the candidate will make her VP announcement. Count on 12 to keep you updated. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is leaving his convention week on a high note, moving forward with a game plan to compete against Clinton. Tracy Potts has a look ahead from Cleveland, where the RNC is wrapping up.
Good, back to you.
Tracy, thank you. Now moving closer to home to Prince George, where police have arrested a suspected bank robber who struck earlier this week. 57-year-old Emery Smith is charged with robbing the BB&T Bank on Wednesday. Now, he's being held at Riverside Regional right now. Police released surveillance video earlier this week, and you see it right there. Thanks to numerous tips, they were able to actually make the arrest. Happening today, prosecutors are expected to rest their case in the trial of a man charged with killing a Virginia state trooper. The Times-Dispatch reports prosecutors called 26 witnesses over the past 3 days to make their case against Russell Brown. He's charged with killing Master Trooper Junius Walker. The defense expected to begin presenting its case today. Right now, state police searching for a driver who crashed on 295 around 1 this morning, actually flipping into the woods. Let's take a look at the scene near West 100 Road. This is where troopers tell us a driver ran off the road, knocked over several trees, and flipped over. When officers arrived, the car was abandoned. The ramp to West 100 Road was closed for a couple of hours while crews worked the scene, but it is now open again. Well, if you're on the market for a job, you'll want to head on over to Powhatan. Right now, Dominion is looking to fill 800 construction jobs. These workers will build 3 solar facilities in Central Virginia. And that job fair is taking place at the Powhatan County Public Library on Mann Road, happening right now and lasts until 3 this afternoon, so you still have some time. You can also apply online or call the number on your screen. General construction experience is required, but on-the-job training will also be offered. Well, how tech savvy are you? Maybe we can help. Our own Heather Sullivan will be at the RVA Technology Jam, and it happens shortly. This is a conference happening downtown, and it features the latest innovations in technology, local tech startups, and how to pitch new technology ideas. Now, Heather is moderating a panel discussion about the lack of female and minority software engineers. It gets underway in less than an hour at the Carpenter Theater, so for more info, go to rvatechjam.com. Well, get ready for a food truck bash that will take over Richmond this weekend. Organizers of the Diamond Food Truck Bash will have over 30 businesses cooking up good eats. After seeing the success of the Central Virginia Food Truck Rodeo, the Diamond wanted to do something similar. So this event will include Boca Taco Truck, Carytown Burger and Fries, and King of Pops. There will also be live music so you can get down while you grub. The food truck bash is tomorrow at the Diamond. Admission is free and food and beverages are pay as you go. Well, time is running out to sign up for a chance to party with meteorologist Andrew Frieden at a Flying Squirrels game. You'll also get a parking pass plus food, drinks, and Flying Squirrels merchandise for you and a guest. The deadline to enter is Sunday night. Well, still ahead, a Pokemon Go bust. The inappropriate place. A reporter gets called out for trying to catch them all. But first, new developments in the case of a canine who died in the back of a hot police car. Find out if the police officer will face any charges.
And if you plan on driving.
Welcome back. Now at noon, the funeral is underway for Officer Matthew Gerald. Gerald is one of 3 officers killed in Baton Rouge last weekend. The 41-year-old is a former Marine and Black Hawk crew chief. He was only in his first year on the police force. Gerald leaves behind a wife and 2 children. Funerals for the other 2 officers are set for tomorrow and Monday. New today, we're learning a California police officer whose canine was found dead in the back of a hot patrol car will not face criminal charges. Authorities say the dog, named Idol, died after being left in the car for over an hour in June. The police chief says the cooling system in the car failed. Since the accident, the police chief says the department has implemented new guidelines to make sure officers are checking on their dogs more frequently. And the search for missing Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 will be suspended if the plane is not found in the current search area. The aircraft, with 239 people on board, disappeared back in 2014. Almost $135 million have been spent on the underwater search, spanning more than 40,000 square miles in the Indian Ocean. Malaysian officials say there has been no new credible evidence. Well, NBC 12 is working to clear the shelters this Saturday. Our goal is to help all the homeless pets in Central Virginia find their forever homes. The Richmond SPCA is here to tell us all about how you can help. That's just ahead when the news at noon continues.
It is going to be a hot week.
All right, welcome back. Now your time is 12:16, and we want to turn things over to traffic now because there are some ramp closures you'll need to know about with construction headed our way. So Tracy Lynn is standing by now. Tracy, what do you got for us?
All right, start.
You're playing the Pokemon thing right there, aren't you?
I'm just keeping an eye on it.
All right, it happened Thursday as State Department spokesman John Kirby was briefing reporters about the fight against ISIS. It clearly distracted Kirby while delivering the report.
This is why we convene this important ministerial and will continue to work with our coalition partners to defeat Daesh. Did you get one?
No, the signal's not very good.
Sorry about that.
All right, so just a tip for all the reporters out there and all professionals for that matter, maybe take a break from Pokemon Go, at least while you're at work.
Accurate.
Brent.
All right, Megan, thank you so much. And I'm having fun here. Meet our friend Abdul. How cute is he?
Isn't he a handsome little guy?
I love it. Well, Tabitha joins us from the SPCA, and we're really working to what we call clear the shelters. And so tell us about this initiative.
Well, it's a wonderful initiative that NBC Universal started and that we are so glad that NBC 12 here in Richmond has done. For the 2nd year now, the Richmond SPCA has been part of this, and it's a wonderful initiative to find all the dogs and cats who are homeless in local shelters homes. And in conjunction with this, we at the Richmond SPCA are waiving our full adoption fee tomorrow, Saturday, the 23rd.
Did I hear that right? You're waiving the fee.
We are completely waiving the adoption fee. And adopting from the Richmond SPCA is always a great value because the pets in our care are already spayed and neutered. They're up to date on age-appropriate vaccinations. They're microchipped for permanent identification. And our adopters get to become clients of our full-service, low-cost Susan M. Markel Veterinary Hospital.
I love it.
So you're getting all of that. The adoption process is not changing at all. So people will still go through the adoption interview. They need to have a valid ID with a current address. And if they're adopting a dog, they can either bring their own leash and collar or buy one at our gift shop. If they're adopting a cat, they can bring their own carrier or buy one in our gift shop.
And needless to say, Abdul will be there.
He will. This little guy is 4 years old. He is a seizure dog who is on some medication. So we'll go over his medical record with you and talk about his ongoing needs, and you can take him home and help us then make room to bring other dogs from area shelters into our care and save their lives.
What a great mission. So let's remind people tomorrow, what time frame?
Well, we are going to be open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. p.m. There are various other shelters in the area that are participating, and I believe people can find their hours on your website.
On NBC12.com.
Absolutely.
You're great at this. We need to have you stop by more often.
Well, thank you very much. We're so grateful for NBC 12 for this wonderful support for pets in our care.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
All travel lanes will remain open.
Tracy Lynn keeping us posted, and thank you for joining us. Have a good one.